In the name of Allah, the Clement and the Merciful, my dear friend Irina Bukova, Director General of Unesco, dear friend Salah Al-Haifi, Director of the Sultan bin Abdulaziz Foundation, Excellencies, Your Royal Highness, ladies and gentlemen, my dear Arab and non-Arab friends, good afternoon. Sometimes you have a dream, a beautiful dream, and you start hoping that this dream actually materializes in whole or in part a day later maybe, or even a year later. The Global Arabic Language Day was a dream to all of us in 2012, and I must say that the materialization of this dream has happened, and in fact that dream hasn't come true in part or even in whole, but the reality is twice as large as any dream we might have had at the time. In 2006, Prince Sultan bin Abdulaziz, God bless his soul, visited Paris. I had the pleasure to meet him at the time and suggested establishing a program to support the Arabic language at UNESCO, a language which at the time at UNESCO was experiencing a number of weaknesses compared with other international languages. Fortunately, Prince Sultan bin Abdulaziz responded positively to that idea and funded that program to the tune of $3 million, and that helped us give the Arabic language a different presence which befit its its historical and cultural relevance. But our ambition did not stop at just establishing programs, but we started thinking about the development of larger institutional structures for the Arabic language. This is what led us to October 2012 and the establishment of the World Arabic Language Day. At the time, I was Vice President of the Executive Council of UNESCO, and together with some colleagues, we drafted a resolution calling for the celebration of the World Arabic Language Day on each 18th of December. The draft resolution was presented on behalf of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and the Kingdom of Morocco, and fortunately it was adopted unanimously. In December 2012, we had our first celebration of the World Arabic Day language with funding from Prince Sultan bin Abdul Aziz, God bless his soul. And in 2013, the World Arabic Day's theme was the Arabic language in the media. Then a year later, in 2014, the theme was calligraphy. And in 2014, we had a celebration around the theme of the Arabic language and science. Now for this year, 2016, we have chosen the theme of enhancing the spread of the Arabic language. Now, just 5 years on, just 5 years after the start of this initiative, we can now say that Arabic is competing with the largest international languages for the top 3 spots in internet presence after it for a long time it competed for a position in the last 3. And now I see celebrations of the World Arabic Language Day everywhere around the world, in Arab cities, in Islamabad or in Jakarta, in Australia, Britain, Canada, Turkey, Poland, Mexico, and so many parts of the world. And so whatever your dream is, I feel that we should never give up on our dreams, and we should realize that there are people out there who can help you turn your dream into reality. And so let me say a few things about the Arabic language. It's not enough to lavish um, compliments and flattery on your language, on our language, Arabic. Well, that's something you can do, but what is the point of it? That's not how you attract new learners. Um, that is not how you actually spread the use of the Arabic language. On the contrary, this kind of rhetoric, um, constant praise and flattery about the prestige of the Arab language could be counter productive. And so, in order to really promote the Arabic language, what we need to make sure is that we use Arabic when and where it has to be used, and make sure that we enhance the spread of the language. I feel that language and identity, in a way, are like twins. Um, Languages, in fact, have the potential to reinforce, but also to um, undermine identities. Languages can become weaker um, because they are not being supported, because they're abandoned, because you're not caring for them. Languages need to be cared for. Otherwise, there is a risk that any language might become extinct. So languages.
الأرض بما يهدد استمرار أو نشوء هل تنقرض اللغات أيضا لنفس العلة أو العلتين بالأصح؟
Or because of the threat. So, can languages become extinct? Well, I think what you could say is that if a language becomes weaker and nothing is done to support it or to reinforce it, yes, it may become extinct. And so the question is humanity, is mankind able to produce new languages? That's a legitimate question to ask. Can humankind produce new languages? Can it also do anything to make sure that languages don't become extinct? Do the dominant, or could other languages than French or Spanish, or languages like French and Spanish, have flourished without the effort that was put into spreading them? Do languages sometimes become extinct like the dinosaurs did? And is the Arabic language um, risking the same kind of extinction? Is the Arabic language a latter-day dinosaur? Well, in the past, there have been times when people wondered whether the Arabic language wasn't about to become extinct, like the language of hieroglyphics once became extinct. Well, to answer that question, I would say that the reason it didn't happen is that the Arabic language was protected by God because it is the language of the Quran. But this divine presence doesn't mean that the Arabic language can never become extinct. It might happen if Muslims and the Arabs don't do more to enhance it. Just like Islam is not just the religion of the Arabs, we need to say that Arabic is not just the language of Muslims. And so let us welcome the effort conducted by a great number of Arab and non-Arab intellectuals around the world who have done so much to promote the Arab, like Ali Al-Bustani and so many others. I also want to welcome the effort of non-Arab researchers in this regard. How do we protect our Arabic language against marginalization? There's only one way in which we can do it, and that way, that secret, that key, if you will, is using the language. By using the language, we keep it alive and promote it. Thank you for your interest in the Arabic language. Um, whether your interest in the Arabic language is religious or cultural or just because of your aesthetic interest in the language. But I want to thank Mrs. Irina Bokova very warmly for her presence at the World Arabic Language Day this year as in previous years. I also want to thank the Prince Sultan Abdulaziz Foundation, who's always standing by us and funding our organization year after year. I have one thing to add, and that is that it is perhaps the last time that I personally am attending this World Arabic Language Day, but I certainly encourage you to keep on celebrating it